Hello traders. Now we are going to look at the last commodity, and that will be cocoa. Coca. Excuse me. Coca is actually used for most of the chocolate and sweets, so it's not only for drinks for small children, as a reminder. But still, one thing I have to say that this price I think is per 10 tons or something like that. It might seem weird, but this is how they are pricing their commodities, agricultural commodities. But nevertheless, it doesn't have actually much of a difference for traders. You could devalue them as a cents, tons, price per grams, tons, kilos, ounces, or whatever. Trends are trends, and they will be priced accordingly. With that said, let's go. And we see that unfortunately I have only chart from the 1980, but as you can see, probably there was a good spike in the 80s where prices went from 3200 to 13 and then spiked again to 2600 and then reverted to 900. So money machine for traders, the 80s. Yes, the 80s for Coca was something exceptional. Now I would make this chart a bit smaller so I would show you a bit more than these shorter term trends, but even you see that yes, this was that trend in the 90, and then prices were at choppy markets from 800 to 1400, so good money in the early 90s here, and then yes, those trends were not particularly interesting from 93 till around 98. But then of course things changed, and from roughly 1600 to 800 money was made. So late 90s reverted that long ranging markets, and then from early 2001 markets went from 750 till around 2400s with nice short term spike here, and then it reverted to 1500 on early 2003. But these were very nasty markets from 2003 to 2006. Probably only the shorter time frame traders made some money, but here things went better, and then from 1500 to 30,000, then back again to 1900 to 3500. So yes, from 2006 to 2010, good trends, and then bit nastier shorter term trends. I don't actually know whether it was possible to make money here, but on downtrend I'm certain it was possible. So roughly from 3100 to 2000 the money was made, and then choppier markets prevailed and slowly climbed to 3300 at 2014. Yes, then of course those markets were also nasty for extremely long time frames. Yes, from 270 to 330 and then back again to 118. So one nice good downtrend here, and then from 2018 a longer term this was not much of the profit. But let's see whether the shorter time frame could show that in real environment for real traders it was more realistic. So let's see this chart here and look last couple of years from daily chart. So we are in 2000 around 4, yes, even more, yes, 11th, one trend, choppier markets, two trends, three trends, probably break even period for coffee, and then one good fortune here late 16 till 17, then couple of good trends here. Yes, these were nasty markets. Nothing more than risk management would prevail here. In daily charts, yes, from 18 to today you wouldn't make much money here, unfortunately, but that doesn't say much. That doesn't really say much. And then let's see last couple of years in those horrible markets. March, late 2019, early 20, mid 20, Coca markets were not influenced by COVID at all, but gave you some break-even trends on consistent basis at least till late 2020. So you will have slight pluses here, but here you will have certainly loss. No, no, these were not good trends in the last. 21 was very bad year. 21 and mid 22 was not the best year for Coca markets. But what does it say? Actually, it says nothing because, as you see, how unstable, not unstable, but how prone to trends are this commodity. You could easily say that it could fluctuate in the same manner for a couple of months and then spike easily, and that's realistic. That's a realistic scenario, but it shows you in reality that markets are different, and some of the markets had made exceptional moves in 20 and 21, and in 22 due to the fact that we had war in Ukraine and COVID, but other markets haven't bothered for that at all. And this is Cocoa market or Coca market. I cannot spell that. Sorry, but yes, that's the point. Markets are different, and that means that they present different opportunities and uncorrelated returns. Even though in last year or two these were not returns more than losses, but that's how markets behave. And probably I will give you one conclusion about agricultural markets if I would think it's necessary, but who will see. In next sections you will certainly see new markets and new opportunities, so stay tuned and don't forget about agricultural markets.